Hey, just wanted to make a quick video. It's such a beautiful spring day. I love spring. It's just kind of a time of renewal, rebirth, and just got me thinking about, when I started walking away, the different things that we encounter when we walk away from a false organization. And for me, I really made some mistakes. I don't know if some of you guys were in the same boat. Um, when you're taught your whole life that this is the only way, that Jehovah equals Jehovah's Witnesses, God equals Watchtower Organization, and they are one and the same. You can't have one without the other. When you break free from that, you're kind of left in this limbo where you're like, what do I do? Can I worship God? Is there God away from Jehovah's Witnesses? And for me, I didn't realize it at the time, but I replaced God with false gods. I started like really digging into my career, pursuing my career at the detriment of my family, not being a, a good head of the household. Um, then after I kind of calmed down for that and kind of, made more time for my family, then I started getting full on in politics and thinking that somehow if I got involved in politics and I would help, prevent the country from falling apart, or I would protect my family from the horrible things that were happening in the world if I just got involved in politics. And man, what a horrible god politics are. If anyone has been involved in politics, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's just such a false god. It's such a bad god. You put all this blood, sweat, and tears into this election, and then, oh, yay, we won. Let's get ready for the next election. And the fighting in between, your own political party and, your own belief structure. It can be so depressing. And I didn't even realize until I really started, getting into the word and getting involved in my church that there's no God but God. There's no one that can fulfill you. There's no one that can fill all the holes and the missing pieces in your soul like God and Jesus. And even my poor wife, there for a while, I had my wife up on this like up where God was. I'm like, oh, she's gonna complete me, and she's gonna fill all these holes in my soul. And I was putting so much pressure on her to be God and so I was completely setting her up for failure every single time. And it became so bad that we were doing it to each other that we separated. And it was only by the grace of God that we got some spiritual help to get us seeing that only God can complete us. Only God can fill the brokenness inside of us, and then through Him, anything's possible. And wow, what freedom! We're living in a really weird time. We're living in clown world right now. I mean, the world is just upside down, but I don't feel stressed about it anymore. I'm gonna do my part to vote in the elections, but whatever happens, that's God. God's in control. I don't have to worry about that. I don't have to stress about it. God is in control in all things. And if you just give up that control, it's hard when we came out of such a controlling group. We didn't want to give up control to anybody else. But the one person who will never fail us, not person, but the one thing that will never fail us is Jesus, is God. And I hope that if some of you are just coming out and you're kind of adrift, if you're not rowing the boat, a good friend said this last week, if you're not rowing the boat, you're drifting. And there's only one good way we want to row our boat, and to who, and that's Jesus. Um, I really appreciate all of your guys' support. I got a chance to meet a really great guy this weekend, Ken. That was all because of this channel, and connect with him on Zoom. And what an amazing experience to connect to fellow ex-JWs, and to kind of see what they're dealing with, and to be praying for them and the struggles that they're experiencing. You know, I have it relatively easy. My wife was never a Jehovah's Witness. I have plenty of my wife's family that love on us, and so I have a support group, but there's a lot of people out there that don't have any support, and they're trying to leave. And you know, Jehovah's Witnesses have compartmentalized you so much that you've got nothing if you want to leave, and that's not true. I'm here, and there's a bunch of other people that are here to support you, to build you up, to be praying for you, to be feeding you the true information that will heal and grow your relationship. And so I really hope that you guys reach out. Like I said, I'm on Facebook. um, Shunned by Men, Loved by God is the Facebook page, and then you can also email me at no solace for wicked. If you look at my tab or my channel, there's a link. And you know, I hope you guys connect. I'd really like to hear your testimony. I'd really like to hear what you're going through. Um, yeah, so I appreciate all the support on the page. Like and share if you can. Subscribe. That always is a nice way to connect with you too. So I hope you guys have an amazing day, and God bless.